Thank you, Senator Simon. Let me just say that, first of all, Secretary Wilkie, I want to thank you because your office has been working with us in the 3-digit hotline, and it is so important. And let me just, so for our audience and for the public, one of the first lines of defense that we have, all of us know, in times of emergency, and especially preventing a veteran suicide or the crisis line, is the hotline that we have. And the number is 800-273-8255. How many of us could remember that? I mean, right now we know 911 is ingrained in our mind. And, so we're going for that 3-digit. You all have been real receptive. I want to thank you. It's something that we need to do. We have that bill. We'll be introducing that bill shortly. I'm asking all my senators to co-sponsor, if you would. I think it's a great tool for our veterans, and hopefully we can help save some of our brave young men and women. Next, I would like to talk to you about the gold standard for care integrated coordinated services, which the VA does, I believe, better than anyone in the private sector. For many veterans in West Virginia across the country, the VA is the best, most cost-effective care that they can get. And it's what they want. So it's our duty to make sure that community care is as good or better than the VA, and that it's as coordinated and integrated, especially with a whole set of veterans accessing community care now through the Mission Act. So my question would be, Mr. Secretary, how has the VA determined how each community is prepared to coordinate with the VA when dealing with mental health and suicide prevention?
Well, our vision, first of all, I can't thank you enough for your work that you're doing on those 3 numbers. We have turned over, at your request, our findings to the FCC and hope they turn those decisions around quickly in anticipation of you introducing the legislation. Our VISN directors across the country are responsible for making sure that those parts of the community care network, also in coordination with the system that provides for community care, meet the standards that we expect of those treating our veterans with mental health issues. I think you're right. Our care is second to none on mental health. I don't anticipate many veterans leaving our system to take advantage of community care, because you've said it in your presentations, it's the one place where they go and people understand the culture and speak the language. The other thing that's important, particularly in a state like West Virginia, and also on the issue of mental health, is getting telehealth out into the counties, to the libraries, making it as easy as possible for people to access that.
Let me just tell you that the challenge we have there is called Rural Broadband Initiative. We've got so many people aren't connected in rural America, rural West Virginia, rural America, and that is something we have to do and do immediately. But the other thing, just finishing up, the community network, that in the community, the network that will take care of these veterans, do you all vet them to make sure they're able to give the services at your standard and the standard we expect veterans to get?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We are still actively vetting, but yes, we do. We are not going to send a veteran out into the field without us knowing where she is going.
Thank you, Mr. Secretary.